My duty is to heal, never to harm. Sterling owed me unpaid fees, yes, but I'm a physician, not a brute. I've stitched wounds, steadied pulses, and carried life's back from the brink. To raise my hand in violence would go against everything I stand for. When the tragedy struck, I was in the ballroom, tending to a guest who had fainted during the waltz. Beatrice Langley. In fact, she had swooned under that light there. I rushed for water, loosened her corset stays, and brought her back to sense. Ask for yourself. She'll confirm it. Yes, I neared the green room in my haste, but only in passing. If anyone claims that I lingered there, well, they are mistaken. Still, I did glimpse Thomas Gray, the chauffeur, loitering about the garage earlier. He was muttering about being treated like furniture on wheels. Now, a man who feels invisible can become dangerous, especially if no one notices until it's too late. Though I do admit something troubles me more. Mrs. Sterling, the now widow, claims she was on the terrace throughout the evening, though the storm makes such a claim impossible. The doors were swollen shut from the rain. I know because I tapped them myself earlier this evening on Sterling's request to test the air. If she was truly on the terrace, well, how did she bypass the lock? Or perhaps she hopes no one will be able to notice her inconsistencies. But there is one sickening final detail I cannot shake. Mr. Sterling's brandy glass, or the faintest trace of bitter almond on the rim, a scent unmistakable to a physician's nose. Well, poison is an insidious weapon, investigators. And in a theater such as this, appearances are as fragile as the human brain.
Oh, don't dawdle now. Chief doesn't like overdue files. Don't dawdle.
That's right. We're not dawdling, you are investigating.
I'm investigating. Why I didn't become an investigator. Thank you. Nothing using them. Is that right? You taking notes?
Here we are. Detective Francis Toad. That's yourself.
They need to get things.
Sterling brought me in because he feared for his life. When someone added it, never popped up in me. That was Sterling's way. Like, boy, they don't have a clue. They'd expect me to piece together the puzzle. He wanted me to watch his guests. Seems I didn't watch close enough. The scream cut through the theater like a knife through silk. And suddenly, I was the woman with all the answers to give. At the time of the killing, I was backstage, real Miss Clara Wells, reporter. Pencil always flying like a Tommy gun. I wanted to see what dirt she was digging on the stove. And if she was digging too close to my own shoes. She'll tell you I was there, yeah. And she'll probably add that I didn't like her poking around. And she would be right. Sterling's enemies, you could draw names out of a hat and land on them. Vincent Morello, the so-called businessman, that's in a temple like nitroglycerin. I've collared men like him before. They smile shut, but don't forgive easy. Then there's Alfred Kent, the housemaid. 30 years fetching drinks. 30 years listening to dukes. 30 years treated like wallpaper. Resentment festers in people like that. Then life can't be one thing that won't let me rest easy. Mrs. Sterling, the widow, she says she was hosting on the terrace. Sipping brandy, laughing with guests. Only problem? The terrace doors were bolted tight against the stone. I tried it myself. Swollen, locked up from the rain. So dumb, investigate. How do you entertain in a downpour? Unless entertainment is just a story to keep us looking the wrong way. So here we are. I was hired to find Sterling's enemies. Yeah? Another man's dead. And all I've found is a nest of lies. The question is, which one of us is lying best?
Okay, you guys can just follow me to the next suspect.
I got it. And how are these two of them? So they tried to
That alibi? Not in the records.
You are shady. It was her, actually. It's all my money on you. I got Francis. I got the first name. Whichever name I remember. Whichever name I remember first is the one I get to
Thank you. You look too sweet.
Here we are at the next suspect.
Do you want this area? Do you want this one?
Good evening, investigators. My name's Vivian Sterling. Yes, the only heir to the late Reginald Sterling. Oh, sorry, did you miss someone? Oh, okay. Some say I'm spoiled, but I prefer to say I'm independent. Now, I understand I'm at the top of your suspect list, what with my father's money flowing my way and all. But listen carefully. At the time of my father's murder, I was in the powder room. I'd smudged my lipstick. Terribly embarrassing. Anyway, rather embarrassing for such a grand party, so I went to fix it. Little would you know, Mrs. Beatrice Langley, the socialite, was in there when I entered. She fussed with her pearls and left rather quickly, muttering something about needing another drink. And she saw me. But when exactly did she leave? She could claim anything, now couldn't she? I'll admit, Father and I quarreled early in the evening. He wanted me to marry that horrid banker, Mr. Hollingsworth, as though my love could be bought like a string of pearls. Obviously I denied, and yes, I raised my voice. But shouting is not murder. You want to know who had real reason to despise Father? That meddling journalist, Miss Clara Wells. She's been digging into his business dealings for weeks, asking dangerous questions about his art collection. Father threatened to throw her out tonight, and then, oh, wouldn't you know it? He winds up dead before he can follow through. Convenient timing, don't you think? And something else. Word's going around the grapevine that someone was seen sneaking into the green room right before the scream. Some say it was Mr. Crane. Others swear it was Detective Doyle herself. My father truly feared for his life. Why on earth would he invite such dangerous company? That's what you should be asking. But that's just my piece. Take it as you will.
Okay, mark it down. Next one's up.
Lovely meeting you all. Oh, yeah, just give her a minute. She's a bit odd.
Sorry. We'll just chill here.
Oh.
Because when they're done, they'll be coming out.
Oh, gotcha.
Do you guys see anyone guilty? Anyone guilty?
It's hard to keep up.
Oh, we're interrupting something.
Oh.
Excuse me. But this is my next stop. That was Sterling. That was Miss Sterling.
Not Mrs.
Not Miss
The dog.
Yeah, Miss.
No.
That's my
Me too.
That's the door. I just said that. Okay, 3 times. Actually.
But she listened
No,
to
it's
it.
great.
We met crazy.
All of it is this.
But,
City.
we went for it.
Excuse me.
Names, like,
Yes. Well, I don't know what it is.
And the poem gets it to him happy. It's not. In fact,
Because it is a lot to try to remember.
yes, Mr. Sterling and I had our disagreements. But that's a fabrication. That was
Oh, no, you got it.
She'll ask me. Well, you should, at least. The storm. Somebody whispered that I stepped out. And I can assure you that I did not. But my hand remained firm. Of course, nobody actually saw me that night, but the curious I was going to walk.